very start of our Formula 1 career, we need to start off with a bang. 10 red lights, and oh my god. No, 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 get back in a straight line. Go, 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 go. There we go. 8th place in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Our first race of our Formula 1 career here in 2006. There's Massa completely going into the side of the Williams. The Monaco Grand Prix has not started yet, and already it's just absolute carnage. Bit of oil and debris.
It's a Ferrari that's tangled with the barrier.
Oh!
It's Schumacher.
Oh my goodness me! We've moved into the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Schumacher is in the barrier. We're coming out of the final corner and up to the line to win our first race of this season. Wow. What an unbelievable victory here in Monaco. Somehow, against all odds, we've managed to win. Absolute miracle here in the Turkish Grand Prix. 2 in a row. Get in. And just like that, this is the team we are racing for in Season 5 of F1 2006 Career Mode. Guys, I don't know what you have seen in the previous episode or in the build-up to this point, but we are now a driver for McLaren Mercedes, and this is the team that will carry us to glory. Yes, I'm not going to drive them to glory, they're going to carry me to glory. Speaking of glory, Scuderia Ferrari, wondering if that is going to be their year. Well, we're going to make sure that we put an end to their success. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to McLaren Mercedes. Keep an eye on your email inbox for any information we may send you. We're expecting great things from the future now you've completed our driver setup. So not only have we signed for a top team, we're also the first driver as well for McLaren Mercedes, and let this be the dawn of a new era. It's only going to be 1 year long because this is the last season in this F1 game save. After this, that's it. This is the final season. You can't do 6 seasons, so we need to make it count now. Let's go to the first round.
Welcome to Sakhir, Bahrain for this afternoon's qualifying session. 1 hour of entertainment and excitement starts right here. Session 1 is starting imminently, so without delay, let's find out who makes it through to Session 2 and who will make up the back part of the grid.
Oh my goodness, there is the first look at the car. You know, I have to say, out of just about any F1 car I've ever seen, there's just something about the Vodafone era of McLaren Mercedes, or just McLaren in general, that just looks so nice. I feel like for me that they probably are my favourite looking cars of all time, the McLaren. The chrome silver with the splashes of red with the Vodafone on it. You can't beat it. I can't beat my fantabulous driving for the new team. But yeah, this is our first real shot. We've been in midfield cars or back market cars all up until this point. We're now in a front running team. The expectations are that much higher. However, I have heard whispers that the car performance between all the cars really isn't that much different. I think it's weighted on like percentages, and most of the cars are actually in the 70% range and 80%. I think McLaren is high 80s. So I mean, I could be wrong about that. This lap is absolutely dreadful. It's a throwaway lap anyway. I did already spin.
He'll be reasonably happy with that.
Oh my goodness. My goodness, this car is fast. We have no fuel left. Probably no tyres left. Let's see what this run is. Across the line, yeah, we're out of fuel. We're going to improve. 33.7 and we go second? Are you joking me?
Nick Heidfeld.
What is this car?
He should be satisfied.
We ran out of fuel with like 100, 200 meters to go, and we only miss out on pole by a 10th.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
I love this car.
We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying in a few moments.
I'm enjoying this so much. This car is so good. 2.5 tenths up on our previous best through the middle sector, through the final corner. Punch it out of there, and this should be our fastest lap. Maybe even challenging for pole. Alonso's done a 35.2, we've done like 35.3. Across the line, 34.9. So it doesn't matter. Heavy fuel, light fuel, soft tyres, hard tyres, any conditions, we seem to be bang on the pace around this Bahrain circuit. We look fine in qualifying, we look great, but in the race, it's going to be so tricky to get through this Grand Prix. There are so many spots that can actually catch me out, so I don't know, I might have to rein in the pace a little bit and be a bit disciplined. But then that's going to put me back in the pack in terms of racing with the other drivers. But, I don't know, we might be okay, but yeah, the pace in this car is outstanding. We're definitely going to mount a title challenge, that's for sure. Ooh, I think we improved. Yeah, we did. 3 tenths. That's pole position, mate. Channeling my inner F1 2010 engineer. Job done. Let's do this thing. Like I said, pace is good, but the race is where it counts, so I'm not going to get too ahead of myself.
The waiting is over and you join us live in the desert for the Bahrain Grand Prix. You have pole.
You have pole. I love that. Never get sick of it.
We have a clear grid and the drivers are ready for the off. And the cars embark on their formation lap.
Let's do this. Season 5. Let's make it ours.
Okay, this is a great opportunity for a race win today. We're ready for this too. The boss wants you to win. Holding your grid position throughout the early stages of the race is critical.
You don't need to tell me twice. I think I know how to be a racing driver, thank you. Important race this one. First race of the season. Want to make sure we get off on the right foot. You just never know with this game. Tracks are so inconsistent. It would be nice to get one early in the piece in terms of this championship. First dagger, first strike to McLaren Mercedes. That would be amazing. There are, like I said, some tracks that are really, really bad for us. Imola, Japan, some just tracks that are just borderline brutal. Imola is one of those ones with auto spin curbs everywhere, and this one has quite a few of them as well. So let's get to turn 1 in the lead, get to that first pit stop, greet that checkered flag. Sounds simple, not quite.
All systems confirmed to go for the race. Have fun and good luck.
Thank you. First race of the season and first place on the grid. We really need to strike early in this championship, get some momentum, because there are some tough tracks coming up, and you just never know with this game. I don't want to give the AI any kind of a head start.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race. Go, go, go!
Decent start. Let's cover it off on the inside. Oh, why did I let off the throttle there? That was silly.
The field is tightly packed as they head towards the first corner. You're in front out of the first corner. Next is Massa. Next is Michael Schumacher.
Okay, so good start. I really wanted to concentrate, didn't want to lose the lead there. Like I said, this game does not forgive you for mistakes.
Drama around turn 4. It's Fisichella!
Oh dear.
He's retiring from the race, and that's a huge disappointment for him. Montoya was also involved.
Nah!
Looks like his front wing has taken some damage.
So that, my teammate's gone, and second driver for Renault is gone to... Montoya might be able to carry on, so fingers crossed he can, and I can actually get back through the field, but that's a pretty big blow early on in this Grand Prix. But the comforting thing in this race is we're actually fast in a straight line. It's the middle sector we kind of lose out, so when it comes to overtaking and battling for the lead of this race, we're fast in the areas that matter.
Is second. Michael Schumacher.
Bloody hell, he's really put the pressure on. Really can't get complacent here. So if I do, I will, in the immortal words of Into the Barrier, I'll get gobbled up. Oh, go away! This AI man just have me so nervous on this game. Because they go for moves at any chance they can afford it. Again, he's looking up the inside. I know how easy they can slip past. If you remember to the last episode in Brazil, cars are passing me in the middle of corners, left, right, and center. So they're not afraid to go for it. Just need to, I don't know, relax a little bit. Get my head down. Put a bit of a gap between him. Because it's not helping that he's getting not DRS, but slipstream as well. Ferrari shouldn't be that strong in a straight line. When you look at that, that is very worrying. How the hell are they so fast? We were fastest in the first and third sector by a mile in qualifying. What hacks are they running? Oh, go away. He's literally intimidating me. I'm getting intimidated by an AI. Oh my god, this is the most tense race of my life. Why are you always there? Go away! There he goes. We're going to have to go defensive into this corner. I was expecting a fight with the Ferraris. I wasn't quite expecting this. Ah, I've gone in deep. Alright. We have pace. I just need to not let it get to me.
That's a gain of 1 place.
Yes! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Okay, you're currently running in first position.
Oh god, no. I cannot deal with the stress. Not only trying to avoid these Ferrari boys who are all over the place. The curbs. Everything. I don't think I can quite put into context how stressful this is. The AI are so erratic. And I am not the most accurate driver on the pad. If this was F1 2017, I'd be absolutely fine with it. We'd be dancing too wide every single corner, holding hands like no man's business. But as soon as he gets anywhere near me, I just stress. I always think back to when Fisichella basically impaled me at the final chicane of Canada. It can happen at, I don't know, any moment. But we seem to be pulling away from Alonso in 4th. Massa's on my outside. Have that covered off, thank you very much. We're just fast enough in a straight line to keep him at bay.
1 lap to go, and then go into the pit stop window. Scheduled stop next lap.
People are starting to make their stop. Some of the back markers are in. I just hope that the Ferraris follow suit very shortly. Yes, Felipe's in, our nearest rival.
Remember to come in at the end of this lap. Your stop is at the end of this lap.
Will do. There's not going to be any games today. We're going fastest to this lap as well on low fuel. Not going to stretch the tyres too far. Not going to stretch the fuel too far. Keeping it nice and simple today. I want the win. Tyre wear seems to be really good. We're pulling away from Schumacher by an absolute mile. We're into the pits now. First pit stop of the year. Hopefully the McLaren boys are pretty good at what they do in the lane. Let's do this. Pretty good. 8.2. That should get us in front of Massa.
That's a gain of 2 places.
Yes, that's what I like to see. Effective lead of the Grand Prix is ours.
According to the car condition indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good.
And there we go. That's confirmation. Lead of the Grand Prix. The gap to Massa is 3 seconds. That was a nice turn 1.
Jenson Button in 6th, Trulli 7th, and in 8th place is Juan Pablo Montoya.
Oh, he's managed to get 8th again. Fair play. Gap to Massa is slowly increasing. That's what I want to see.
That's a great lap time. Fastest the race so far.
Lap record. That lap wasn't even that good. Race cars are like hitting a tennis ball. When you try and smash it, you end up going slower and not hitting it as well. But if you just time it nicely, you'll find the sweet spot, and I think that's what happened on that last lap. Terrible analogy, maybe it was good, but that's kind of how I like to relate to F1 sometimes. It's like when I feel like I'm not pushing, that's actually when I go faster. Which is, you know, in my league racing stuff, I'm always overdriving the car, and sometimes it's probably my downfall.
You made great time in that final sector.
Wow, another one. I was talking about tennis during that lap too. Oh, what the hell? Oh my goodness. I was braking into that braking zone. The car oversteered under heavy load, and even after I let off the brakes, the car still wanted to rotate towards the corner. I thought we were going to spin out. My goodness, that was scary. But the gap is 4.7 seconds as we head on to the final lap.
You've started the final lap of the race in the lead.
Great work! You just posted a new fastest lap time.
How? I'm not pushing! It's annoying me now how we're actually going faster. I'm just driving. I made a mistake on the last lap too. Thought I nearly died. I feel like I've nailed this lap a lot better than previous ones. Watch as I'm slower. Just watch.
You just put in your best time through sector 2.
Okay, I'm a liar. The fuel burn must be pretty significant. Like, it's obviously giving me a huge gain. Tyre wear not really coming into it, just continually getting faster and faster as the Grand Prix goes on. But here we go, this is the race. 1 from 1 in Season 5. That is what I'm talking about.
You've done it. That's a truly momentous win. You take maximum points from this Grand Prix. Massa will hang on to finish in second.
Man, what a race. Ferraris, they really put me under pressure there in the opening phases. I was way too tense, really nervous about getting taken out, and I probably didn't get into the rhythm that I should have in that first stint. But as the tyre wear kicked in, confidence grew, and the Ferrari started to fade away, and in that second stint we just drove, and pace was phenomenal. Didn't even feel like it myself in that second stint. But there we go, we got the win, 5.5 seconds or something like that, the difference in the end. And there we go, we lead the championship. For the first time ever on this game, we lead the championship. Massa P2, Alonso 3rd, Michael Schumacher 3rd, Alonso 4th. I'm guessing Montoya got home in the end there for a point, which is a phenomenal drive there from him. Constructors, Ferrari with that double podium, obviously going to be leading the way there. But solid P2 after a day where Montoya had an absolute shocker. Still got a point in the end there, so we really can't complain. How's that number 2 roll at Ferrari looking now? Holy crap, that just happened. What I'm wondering now is if we've actually won at Bahrain before. Because if we had, maybe we have led the championship before. There we go. No, we haven't. So that is a new one for the trophy cabinet. Can we actually have a look at the other ones? No, I don't think we can. So we'll continue on. It's going to save the game, and that is going to be the episode. So maybe at some point we'll have a look at the trophy room, see what circuits we need to win at in this last season. I imagine that there's going to be quite a few. But we're off to Malaysia for the next Grand Prix. Check the email inbox before we head off for today's episode. Well-deserved first place. You gave a racing masterclass to the rest of the field. 10 points in the bag. Thanks very much, guys. I am loving life at McLaren right now. These are all the offers we got, by the way, in the off-season. Williams, Super Aguri, Red Bull Mercedes, Red Bull Racing, sorry, McLaren Mercedes, and funnily enough, Scuderia Ferrari. You turned them down for a second time. I know there's going to be a lot of comments about that. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. This is it. This is the season. I really want this illustrious championship. Honestly, this championship will mean so much to me. Like, this is the hardest game, hardest F1 or racing game in general I've ever come across. It's so brutal. I just want to get it done. The series has been running on for 2 or 3 years now, and I do not want to restart the save and make it like 4, 5 years of a running series. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Go off to Malaysia next. We have won there in the past. I saw it on the trophy room, I believe. So fingers crossed we can get the job done there too. But fantastic way to start Season 5. Until the next video, I'll see you next time.